What is up today, guys? It is Mysthiccc, and today we have Total Drama All-Stars 2. Obviously with the new cast and probably a more appropriate cast than the original All-Stars. Just keep in mind, everything is only my opinion. If you guys like this, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It's a huge help to the channel. Go ahead and comment down one person from each team you believe may win. This wheel is how I will decide challenges and their fate. Who will be the first person out of Total Drama All-Stars? The challenge is easy. It's where competitors you believe may not be the strongest actually carry that episode. So definitely Crazy Crayola passing through, along with Soaked Sandals, meaning that Tough Toasters and Bubbly Bass are fighting, and I think Bubbly Bass would win it since it's an easy aka standout, which means surprisingly one of these five are going home, and I feel like Heather, Bowie, and maybe Scott work together. And I feel like under Heather's influence, she wants to take a shot at Duncan instead of Julia. Because Duncan always gets far, and Julia I feel like Heather might actually like. So Heather immediately taking a shot at a big target and hitting. Now she better watch out. Sometimes these big targets will hit back, and the challenge is brawn. Alright, so what teams are the strongest? Definitely Bubbly Bass for sure. And probably Soaked Sandals again. The last team, I honestly have to give it to Tough Toasters. Crazy Crayola unfortunately voting someone out. And that someone is very sadly, unfortunately, Owen. R.I.P. The third challenge of the season is going to be a gross, the worst episode of them all, in which I feel like Bubbly Bass could probably push through, along with Tough Toasters. Gosh. And I guess Soaked Sandals again, for real. I honestly feel like it's between Dawn or Z. And though both are really like, Z is probably very sadly and painfully out. He is the all-star, the fan favorite, even though he's only in 3 episodes. But you have to get him out early or else he's a clear winner if he gets too far. Alright, taking Z out hurts me deep down inside. Let's see what these next competitors have to face. It's another easy. Oh, Crazy Crayola got this, finally. You know what, Soaked Sandals? Send someone home, and I feel like that someone is Zoe, no cap. We can't have her in All-Stars too long again. You know what happens when she's in All-Stars too long? Something happens with her eyes and then she becomes blind. Alright, the next challenge is a double elimination purge. When they are done with the challenge, they will go over here where a team swap will happen. This wheel will be a big deciding factor in their fate and who will go forward in the competition, and it is fear plus brain plus speed. Alright, so they have to do this individually and they have to be pretty good. God, I'm pretty sure this is what Sean fumbled on in the last one, but we have to get him out. He has to stop doing these purge ones with fear. Wait, no, Jasmine's here. Maybe she helps him through it. Alright, I can see that. Both of you get up there. God, emotional support probably means a lot in this one. Lashana, Harold, go ahead up there. Gucci. Dawn helping her teammates probably immensely. Scary Girl, go ahead. Along with Gwen, Heather, Bowie, and Scott, which leaves 3 people but 2 to be eliminated. God, I'm sorry. Goodbye, Priya. Hallucinations were strong and you must have been scared. And Lightning, just cause you do need brain for this. Alright, right now we are going to disperse them in 2 new teams of 7. Alright, here are the new teams ready to hopefully work together or sabotage. They gotta prove themselves to their new team with speed. Honestly, by looking at these teams, Tough Toasters might have this. And I feel like with so many Islanders left, these 3 might get targeted, in which tries to pry open that crack, get to them, convince them, plus Damon super easily. That's 4 votes. I'm sorry, goodbye Gwen. You probably just got targeted, and even though you were probably one of the faster ones on their team, you weren't fast enough to make yourself immune by being impressive. I want to say that Dawn and Scary Girl on the same team is probably hilarious to watch. Maybe it's even like a duo. Heather, Lindsay might be scheming just a little bit. Scott is for sure torturing DJ. Scary Girl is also torturing Damien every chance she gets. The next challenge is going to be Brain. Oh, yes, sir. For sure. Crazy Crayola got this. I feel like Bowie and Scott would probably take a charge against Heather that would work. Heather's a very strong competitor and a past winner. It's dangerous to leave her in here. The final 12. Very close to the merge. But first, they have to go through some drama. Let me explain what this is. Basically, the team I feel like could create the most drama wins immunity, and just by looking at it, it's definitely Tough Toasters. You can't even cap. Unfortunately, right here, I'm pretty sure that Harold would get voted out. It's sad to see, but he's probably gone. RIP. Now we have the very last one before the merge, but it is another double elimination purge. Hopefully this double elimination purge does not consist of fear and something else. This one is easy. Oh, what a perfect time for some. Alright, any of the competitors you feel like might be out here would actually gonna go to merge. Lindsay, Damien, DJ, Dawn, Lashana, Bowie, Scott. Oh god, dare I do it? I guess I will. Big oof, but there you go, 11th and 10th place. Or at least so you think. One person is being brought back. You already know who it is. Come over here. Z being brought back for a second chance. We now have the final 10. Alright, now for the final 10 challenge, we are going to see a speed plus brain, aka quick maths, in which I feel that Damien might actually win this. Show off his smarts a little bit. In which I feel like Scott could whisper something in Z's ear, start a little son. In which Z doesn't trust the other people from his season, where Scott also gathers the Islanders to make this pact just for the time, along with Dawn, in which they all agree to vote Bowie. He's very devious, obviously he schemes, and Scott knows that besides him, Bowie is the biggest schemer here. He has to remove the competition. Next challenge in line is going to be an easy. Alright, there's only one more easy left on the board. They're using them all. You know what? Lindsay, go ahead, have this. Easy dub for Lindsay, wins immunity. I feel like finds out about what Scott did, but instead of confronting him about it, she uses it against her own season as long as it makes her safe, and so she agrees with Scott to have a fake argument with Scary Girl for Z to overhear, in which it makes it seem like Scary Girl is talking about voting Z out, aka sorry Scary Girl, got caught in the crossfire, Scott. A double elimination, but this one is not a purge, but by voting, which means there's also a double winner. And the winner of this very crucial time is Fear. Winning Fear is Dawn and Scott. Hella plot armor, in which the two people being voted off is Julia and unfortunately the homie DJ. They only got to vote once. She had the most amount of votes. He had the second most amount. R.I.P. And the final 6 battle on. No way. This late into the game? Alright, well you know how I do it. 6 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Random number is 5. Aw, Z! Why? Z got done dirty! He lost a leg and now he loses an arm? Rip the homie. Final 5. And their challenge is going to be the last easy. Ooh, I don't know whether to give it to Lindsay or Damien. You know what? Z just left. Let's give it to Damien. In which I definitely feel like he sides with Scott because Scott tells him all the bad things that Z did. And Scott knows it's not real because Scott was the one feeding him lies, but Damien doesn't know that. Scott also brings in Lindsay because Damien and Lindsay I feel like would be super close. And since Scott is willing to backstab his own person, let's get it. Sorry, Dawn. Now we have a 4th and 3rd double elimination. Brawn plus speed, which is definitely Scott winning his way to be a canon or alt winner, and I feel like to make it a great season, he brings Damien, Lashana, and Lindsay both being eliminated, and the winners just in my opinion, is Damien and Scott. If you guys like this, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It's a huge help. I think that this is a great ending for a second All-Stars. Tell me your way in the comments. I dare you to have a good day.